Oh well, it's near the end of my stay at this particular apartment. As you can see, I've got my my gear out there on the coffee table. Yeah, I missed this little sweet arrangement with the having a large monitor attached to my laptop. That was fantastic. But yeah, I don't know how I feel. It's funny, this extra week's gonna, I don't know, it might drag. I sort of almost want to get home. It might be because of that bad burn I had on my leg. I'll probably end up going to the Bittetsko Tower on the second level, the French Vietnam clinic there, and just get them to check it out. It feels okay. I think it's all right because, you know, it's not weeping as much as it was before when I first had the wound. But yeah, still a little concerned about it. And, you know, I think I've gone a bit overboard with some of the pub stuff, you know, maybe given some of the bar girls a hard time, and I'm still a little bitter and twisted about the way V was so mercenary, and she's tried to contact me again, but I just figure, look, if this girl really wants to be a friend, how hard would it be just to give me a gift for my birthday? I got nothing from her, nothing. It's all been take, and it's just a classic exploitation job. I enjoy her company, but I can't. That's not how I define a friendship. So I don't think I'm being unreasonable there. I think you know, it is a bit of give and take. I mean, the most ridiculous thing she said was, you know, saying to me proposing that I marry her so she can just get to Australia. I mean, the interesting thing there is there was not even a subterfuge of any romance. It was just simply a business arrangement, and I'm thinking, well, what's in that for me? You said she said, I presume that she was going to give me some money, or you know, or was going to somehow give me something kickback. But I said, I don't want to marry you. That means then you split up. You can then get part of my assets. I'm not bloody stupid. I mean, seriously, some of these people, and so that was a bit of a deal breaker friendship wise too. I mean, you know, I think she just showed her true colours there. So yeah, that's embittered me a bit, because I thought I'd actually found a friend there, and I'm starting to think that it's almost impossible to have a bar girl as a friend. So this is my final hour in this particular apartment. Not really too disappointed leaving. It's an okay area, but as I say, I could almost quite happily go back home now, but I'm here another week, and so, you know, I'll just have to basically make the best of it. I like being here, but maybe it will be good going to a new apartment. Same city, but at least a different part of town, and that might just refresh me a bit, and maybe just try with a clean slate next week, my last week. I don't know. Just feeling in a strange mood about the trip right now. Maybe my expectations were a bit too high, although I had some trepidation before I turned up this time. So I don't know, no idea. But yeah, like I said, it'll be nice to actually have a bed that's not elevated like this. I don't really enjoy the mezzanine thing. It's not just the hassle of getting up there either. It's also, in spite of the fact that there is an aircon unit up here, it really doesn't do enough work to make it comfortably cool up there. So it's a combination of the hassle of getting up the stairs and also the it being a little warmer, because your hot air rises. You know that much physics anyway. Yeah, and there's other quirks with this place too. But look, it's attractive enough. It's okay. It's nice to move around. I actually enjoy that. I must admit, I actually like looking at places to buy in Queensland. It was enjoyable. It is good to be on the move, and you know, maybe I should, rather than do the big overseas trips, maybe think about something a little more modest within Oz. You know. That might be a smart move. Well, I'll just have to think about it. It certainly was a good move getting away from Cairns. Apparently it's been stinking hot this week. So that was not a bad thing to do. So, but now I'm just waiting for Christy, who's the my host and owner of this place, to get back to me. She rang me last night around 9:30 and arranged to come here about 12:30. I can't get into the new apartment until 1 o'clock. The other host is actually, or does have someone in that apartment now, and I think they need to vacate by midday, and then leaves them an hour to clean it up, I guess. I assume that's the time frame, but maybe he's got more time than that. But he didn't want me around there till 1, so not a big deal. Christy didn't seem to care. She didn't have anybody else coming in here anyway, so I think she needs to do a couple of things with this place. Things like it's not really female friendly in that shower glass slide is really heavy and hard to move, and the toilet door doesn't shut properly. I haven't shut it once. It's just impossible. So this place needs a little bit of maintenance, in my opinion. I'll give her that advice, because you can do that through Airbnb, and it won't be in a nasty fashion, I think, because she's been a reasonable host. I haven't had a hassle with her. Just maybe just a little tardy when we didn't have the water, and that may have been because my mobile was disconnected for some reason. Sometimes I have to reboot it to get a signal, which is a pain. But I've had issues with that Motorola ever since I've owned it. So it took her a while to get back to me on that. The water restore, but she did get it done once. Once she got onto it, she got it done pretty quickly. So got no complaints there. So, next chapter on this trip coming up. Just thought I'd say a few things. And, maybe I should just go and see a GP just for peace of mind with my that burn, because that was pretty savage, as you can see from the other video. I've never encountered anything like that before. And it happened so quickly. That exhaust pipe on that motorbike must have been searingly hot. So it's a cautionary tale. I don't drive. I don't know anything about motorbikes or cars, to be honest, and I guess my ignorance was shown there. So if you do get on a moto taxi, be very careful how you get off. Don't try not to scrape those exhaust pipes. They're a killer.